So just coming to the top of your mat, your feet are in the first quarter of your mat. And you want to make sure your feet are hip width distance apart, toes are spread out, weight is spread evenly between the feet. And begin to engage the knees and the thighs. You want to tuck the pelvis under, engage the core, open the chest, shoulders are back and down. The chin is parallel to the ground and pull it back just a little bit to keep the spine nice and straight. The palms are facing forward and the whole body is engaged here. This is Tadasana, our mountain pose. Then we want to sweep the arms forward and up, or if you prefer, taking the arms to the side. The hands do not touch in the middle here. And if you like, you can add in a little back bend if that feels good for you. As we move into our forward fold, we want to be hinging at the hips here. So imagine taking the chest forward, bending at the hips, and as soon as you need to start bending the knees, we want the belly to be folding over the knees, then folding the rest of the top body, letting the neck be nice and loose, no tension in the neck, let the head drop down. If we add in the arms here, there's the option to have the arms overhead coming down in front of the body as you gradually bend over. The other option would be that we take the arms around the side of the body. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. Do what feels good for you. Here we are showing the option with the arms out to the side. Hands are by the feet, or if you need to, they can be just in front of the feet. It depends on what is available to you. In our half lift, you can either come up on the fingertips or bring the hands just below the knees. We want to keep the spine nice and straight here. Then planting the hands by the feet, we're stepping back into our high plank. Index fingers are pointing forward, we're pushing away from the mat. Modification here, if you need to, is to come down onto your knees. Just keep the core engaged the whole time. Then moving into our chaturanga, we can do knees, chin, chest, moving into our upward facing dog, back into our downward facing dog. This is option number 1. Our second option here is to do chaturanga, keeping the elbows in, hovering above the mat. Turn the feet over, pushing up into your upward facing dog. In up dog, you want the thighs to be engaged here to protect the lower back. You're looking gently up into the sky and shoulders are back. In downward facing dog, here we are. Index fingers pointing forward, elbows are little bend in them. We don't want to hyperextend them. Armpits are coming together. There's an external rotation on the upper arm. We want a nice straight line with the spine moving up to the sit bones. Sit bones are pointing nice and high in the sky. And as you need to, bend the knees to support yourself. If your heels don't touch the ground, that's absolutely fine. Stepping forward into our forward fold again, we're going to gradually roll up the body vertebrae by vertebrae. Really nice, slow, intentional movements. Alternatively, we will be sweeping the arms forward or taking them to the side, again, whichever feels best for you, depending on your space you're in as well. But as you do this, make sure that you are bending your knees to protect the lower back. Finishing with hands in prayer pose. And that is a very quick rundown on sun salutations.